Hello everyone, Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in Train Sim World, CSX Heavy Haul, and we're going to try to get the clear cut scenario completed today. I've had some challenges with this, so
You're on yard duties today. There are several locomotive sets that need moving around. When you climb aboard each one, I'll brief you on what's required.
alright, so let's see if we can get this one accomplished today. First thing we're going to do, we're going to start with that locomotive over there. So I know we need to change the turntable on it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's turn the camera on. Let's unlock this. And 1. 2. 3. All right, we have that in place. All right, let's turn our camera off. Let's lock this. And let's get up and go get in the locomotive. Shut the door. Head over here. And let's see if we can get this thing started up and rolling. It's been kind of hit and miss on this for me. I seem to snag something along the way most of the time, but we're going to try to get through this. All right, let's open the door. Let's close it. And come on, let's sit in the seat. All right.
This locomotive has had several traction motors replaced. It's ready to be put back to work. So flip it round on the turntable and hook it up to the assigned train.
Okay, so let's go to the fuse cabinet. Let's open that up. And looks like should be just that right there. All right, everything else is set. Okay, then we need to flip that on, flip that on, and flip that on. All right. Unlock the engine bay door latch. All right, we can do that. Let's get up. That's over behind us here. And out the door. All right, so there's, come on, let's get the latch. All right, and open the doors. Open that one. Open that one. All right, let's see if we can get this started. Let's prime it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, sounds like we got it started. Let's close that door. Close that door. Let's latch it and get back in our seat. And back into the engineer seat. Okay. Turn the isolate switch to run. All right. And that's set to run. Okay. Set the cutoff valve to freight. Okay. The auto brake release to release. All right. Release. Increase the throttle. Okay. Come on, baby, work. It didn't work for me last time. There we go. Alright. Nice. I think we're home free. Alright. Let's turn the ditch lights on. Should be those. The head and tail lights. Let's see. The headlights. Alright, that's on. And let's see. The tail lights. Those are on. We need to set this to set the throttle down. And I think we got to go, let's go release the handbrake. Come on, get out the door. Alright, oop, over here. Alright. So, alright, that's released. Come back and get in our seat. And hit the horn twice. Alright. Now, let's set our reverser forward. There we go. And we need to set this brake to release. There we go. And then we got a couple to the manifest train. And that is over. Let's see if we can get, guess we can't quite see it, but it's off over there in a distance at 277 yards away. So we're going to go back in the cab. I'm going to set my switches. Actually, yeah, let me see. Actually, yeah, we're good. This is going to bypass the shed. That's set. That's set. And let's see our train there. So we want to get on this line right here. So that is set, I think. Yeah. Coming out of there. And that's set. That's set. We've got to come all the way down to here. Or actually, we only need to come down to here. So what I'm going to do is we'll get started, and then let's get rolling here. Alright, so I think we're all ready. We just need to give it a little bit of power. There we go. We're starting to roll. Let's release that a little bit so we don't speed. And let's go outside the cabin. And this should take us on the right-hand side of the fuel shed. And we'll go hook it up. And I will catch up with you when we get past our switch down here, and we'll set the switches heading the other direction. Alright, we're just about to where we need to stop. This is our switch coming up right here. So let's start slowing this train down. or the locomotive anyway. There we go. And that's got us switched there. So now let's go set our, we want to, let's see, we've got to hook up all the way down to this one, so we need to get on one of these rails coming out of here. So let's first off, we need to switch this over here. That's putting us on there. That's putting us there. I think we need to no, that's not any good. We need to switch on to that, which puts us on this line right here, which will take us all the way. Yeah, that's good. Just double check this. All right, so we're there, and we're there. So we should be set. So let's go inside, and we need to do our reverser. So let's set that, and we should release our brake, and let's give it a little juice. And let's go back outside and see how we're doing. And let's reduce the speed. This should. All right, that's good. That's bypassing those. And this should. Let's give it a little juice here. And we should be turning right here. We are. Oop. Slow this guy down a little bit. We're getting a little too much speed. All right. Go ahead and reduce those brakes. Alright, I will catch up with you all when we get past our next set of switches. Alright, we're just about to our next set of switches, which is coming right up. So as soon as we get past these right here, we can go ahead and set those and then proceed to hook up. So let's start slowing this thing down. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's go in and set our switches. Alright, so we need to get over onto this line right here. So let's do this. That should be set. So that's good. And we need to get onto this one. So we need to set that one. Alright, we should be all set. So let's go ahead and go back inside, and we can set our reverser to forward. Let's release our brake, and let's give us a little bit of juice to get going. There we go. That's pretty good for here because we're not that far out. And let's go outside the cabin. And we should be doing pretty good here. All right. We can start slowing this down a little bit. A little more. Okay, looking pretty good. All right, let's release that so it'll link. All right, let's set the brake and let's go back inside. Now we need to switch off the lights. Turn these off. Turn these off. And turn the light. There we go. Park the locomotive. We got to put that into neutral. And we got to set this to full service. There we go. All right, that takes care of this particular locomotive. So let's go ahead and move the next one. And let's go right here. Close that door. And the other locomotive is just right over here, so it's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and get aboard this. I think this is the one that needs refueling. So we'll get it over to the shed and get it fueled up. I know I'm just going to have to come back out here again. Do that. Open that door. Close it. All right, let's get over here and sit in the engineer's seat.
Having just arrived in Cumberland, these need taking over to the locomotive shop for refueling and refreshment. Be sure to disconnect them from the rest of the train first.
Okay, so let's set our lights to bright, auxiliary. Okay, let's go disconnect the train. And all right, that's disconnected. All right, let's get back aboard. Okay, back into the seat. Okay, let's set the brakes to release. Couple of toots on the horn. And we're ready to head over to the shed. All right, so we need to put our reverser into forward. There we go. And so let's give it a little bit of juice. Get this thing a-rolling. There we go. And so we're going to go up past the switch. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and catch back up with you when I'm about ready to start rolling into the fuel shed. Okay, here we are. We're just about to roll into the shed. So let's see if we can get this stopped where we're supposed to. Once we get down here to the shed, I'll go back inside the cab and stop it. At that point. Hopefully we got enough steam that we can just pretty much coast right on in. Alright, well, let's go inside the cab. And we'll get ready to apply some brakes here. It's got to pretty much stop right on the money, so let's start slowing this thing down a little bit. A little bit more. Alright, we'll let her coast on in. And we're getting close. Start applying some. I did it again. Dang it. Let's give it a little bit of juice. Oh crap. There we go. Okay. I think we got to get up and fuel this thing up. Alright, first thing we got to do is take off the gas cap. Alright, very nice. Let's grab the hose. Take it over here. There we go. Hose is connected. And let's start the fueling. It's 4750. What this has to go up to, and it automatically shuts off. Alright, so let's pick up the nozzle, bring it back over here, put our gas cap back on, and let's go get back into the engineer's seat. Alright, let's put our reverser in, and let's release the brakes and sound the horn twice. And let's stop at the pit track, which is, let's double check our, so we're coming out of here, we need to go over here. That's all set, and that's where we're going to stop. Alright, it's back in the cab. Let's give it a little throttle. There we go. Get this thing rolling. And let's go outside the cab here pretty quick. Once we're out of the shed, which should be pretty soon. I think let's go out now. There we go. And as you can see, we're heading right over there to the spot. Should have enough juice to coast right on in, and then try to stop when we're supposed to. And let's start slowing her down. There we go. All right, let's get inside the cab. Let's turn these lights off. Yep, put this in neutral. Oop. Come on, neutral. There we go, neutral. And set this to full service. Right there. All right. And that has this one done. So let's go ahead and get out of the engineer's seat and we'll head on over to our next train. Never do that quite right all the time. All right, I'm going to run on over, and I will see you when I get over to the next train. Okay, we're just about to our next locomotive, so let's go ahead and climb aboard.
Well, that's cleared the day, man. Thanks for helping out.
Well,
Grab a coffee. You deserve a break.
well, not exactly done yet. I'll get my coffee after we get this one done. Okay.
This locomotive set has just been refreshed and refueled. Head out and hook them up to your next assigned train.
All right, so let's turn our lights on. Let's get these lights on. Gauge lights, there we go. There we go. And now we got a couple to the train. So let's get this thing rolling. Let me set my switches first. I actually want to go there. Let's see, we're right there. That's good. That's going to take me right on by. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's set that switch to there. Should be those. Let's set that. Double check here. Yeah, that's dead end. All of these, I'd like to, let's see, get onto this. I want to get onto this one here. And we're going to be coming down here. So we've got to go on past. So, yeah, we'll get this rolling. Reverser forward, and let's release our brake. Let's give a couple toots of the horn. And let's go ahead and get this started rolling. Oh, you know what? Let me check something inside. Release that, and that's released. And slow this thing down. Alright. Now let's go outside the cab now that we're rolling. And I will catch you once we get down past our switches and start heading back to where we got a couple of the train. Alright, I think we're just about to our switch. If I didn't do it too soon, I did. So let's go back inside the cab and release the brake and go just a little bit farther. It's this switch that we're just starting to pass right here. So let's go outside the cab and make sure we get by it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and stop it right here. Let's go in our cab. Let's set our switches. Oh, I did just get by it, but that should be fine. Alright, so there, and there. We're going to run right alongside our coal cars. Alright. So let's set our reverser to reverse and release our brake. And let's give it one notch. And we'll get this thing rolling. Let's give it a little bit more. That should be pretty good. Let's go outside the cab. And let's make sure we're going to go right alongside our coal cars. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright. So I will catch up with you when we get to the next set of switches. Alright, we're just about to where we need to do our next set of switching. Let's make sure we get there. And we've got to get past the next switch. Which is that one right now. We're just starting to pass. So let's start slowing it down. And that should do it. Let's go back inside. Set our switches, and let's set that one, which should put us right into here. Yep, that should be right. Let's set our reverser. Release our brake. And let's give it a notch. And let's go outside. And let's slow this thing down a little bit. Alright, yeah, let's start slowing it down. There we go. Alright, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Let's slow it down just a little bit more. Slow it down some more. Alright, that should be good enough right there. And let's go inside the cab for this. Nice. Alright, let's set that brake. Okay, let's switch off the lights. Go. Okay. Should be setting this to neutral. Okay, and the full service brake. Full service. There we go. And let's go over to the office building. All right. Well, we managed to complete the scenario without incident. Took a little bit longer than what they say it should, but that's okay. I was just making sure that we got through everything, and we're pretty much on track. We're going to sprint over to the office so that we can complete this scenario. And then I'll have to figure out what the next scenario is I'm going to do. Alright, here we are. There we go. Objective complete. There we go. Alright. We're steadily leveling up. And there we go. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed the video. I know I enjoy riding the rails. Please leave comments and let me know how you've done on the scenario. And if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, everyone.